It's Tuesday. I got it right here on the computer. Tuesday the 7th. Oh man. Hold on. Babe, I am live, babe. I'll call you. All right. All right. Bye. That's the babe. See, I started the video a minute too early. All right, so it's what is it? Tuesday the 7th. 7/7/20. 241. Market's down. VIX is up. VIX is not up by that much. So it kind of makes me go, I don't know, but it was a great we'll talk about it. We talk about it. Anyway, so what do you guys trade? I'm sitting here looking at this Tesla stock right here, and I'm saying, do I want to put a chance? Do I want to go ahead and grab a put? You see this little put spread I just put on here? I didn't hit submit, but I'm like, this week, Friday, sell the 1410 by the 1420 for look at 330, let's say. It means I can lose 700, make 300, because I'm like, damn, this thing kind of, maybe today 1429, maybe that's it. Did it give it up? Even though I just kind of threw this up there, I would probably have to do it a little higher. But man, too risky, too risky. Yes. Give me a minute here. So Walmart. Did you hear about Walmart? We're gonna talk about that. I'm sitting here trying to get my Twitter going. There we go. There it is. Give me a minute, guys. What the? There it goes. Retweet. All right. So let's talk stocks. All right. So I didn't do much today. I was out of the house, but I got out of a lot of positions, not here, but in my buy. Remember, I talk about my buy and hold portfolio where I don't ever sell it. I just buy, I hold forever. Well, today that's a lie. I got my little visitors pass. Today that's a lie because I got out of the high flyers. I sold all my Amazon. I sold all my Shopify. Sold all my Tesla. Wait, I think I got one share of Shopify, which is like $1,000. Yeah, all that stuff that was going straight up, I'm just out. I can't do it no more. A lot of them, a couple of them, I doubled my money, and how much more could I ask for? So I'm just out. I'm gonna get in some old-fashioned stocks, like I talked about it, like Coca-Cola, yeah, which is up today. See that, right? And some cat, get some of these. I already got cat, but maybe I'll get some more cat because there's gonna be a rebound. I'm telling you, in industrial. I don't know when it's gonna come, but this is a good time to be scooping this stuff up. So I'm gonna get out of those high flyers, getting some good dividend type, old school, old tech kind of stocks. That's what I'm going to be doing in that portfolio. I just can't take it no more. I can't take the straight up stuff no more. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Anyway, I don't even know what to say about that. So what did I do today? Let's see. Here I am. I'm up 1,005. Believe it or not, I was up about 2,200 today. And but oh well. What it is Facebook. I even put some more trades on it. It was two. Facebook reached a new high today, 247.65. I was like, maybe I need to be selling some more puts, which I did when this thing reached the new high and kind of was pushing. I don't think I did it in this account. Let me see. Maybe I did. No, I didn't do it in this account. My other account, I sold puts. I sold the 235, the 230, and I sold the 225, the 220 in my other account. I think I got $1 for them. I can't remember, and I think it can hold here. There's supposed to be a meeting that Sheryl Sandberg and Mark Zuckerberg are supposed to be talking about the what is it called? The protesting and all that other stuff. So I don't know if they're going to straighten things out. It's going to make things worse. I think that means at 2 o'clock. I don't know if they're going to tell us anything about it. But these things, they reached a high and they all turned around. So that's why I was up double. Let's look at Google. Google's the same thing, man. It went 15.21 and then now it's 14.97. I'm like, what's going? Is this it? Is this it? This the reversal? I mean, what surprises me about Google, now I know the whole market is really taking these down because Google didn't. It's not. It didn't really run. Google didn't really participate like those other stocks did. What's up, Mr. Jared? You got caught up? Dip buying spy? Really? Um, I don't know. Maybe maybe it's just a day thing. Let's see. Let's see what tomorrow brings. You know what I mean? I in that it's because I kind of, or let's put it this way, I was short. I had 10. By the way, Thinkorswim totally messed me up. Totally made a mistake. Put 20 shares, 20 spreads of negative selling calls in that. I didn't really have that position. I never experienced that before. Anyway, and took it off. When the market opened, I was short a couple of things. I was short Apple, but there was an upgrade Apple, and I was short the market. Okay, let me just pull up Apple real quick, just kind of curious. And when we opened down, I realized that this thing started to run up, and I was like, I'm getting out of Apple, and it expired this Friday, and I got out of SPY. So I was getting out of my shorts. Well, you might have been buying, so I guess I was buying as well. You had to buy to get out of them because I liked the open being negative, and then we just went straight up. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. And the Qs, I mean, it was just breaking records. I mean, look, it didn't even gap down. And I was like, oh, that's why I titled it the same stocks. It's just the same stocks, but they're kind of giving it up now. Square's up 6% today. Tesla we opened it with Tesla. It was down and stuff. It was up, but it's still up, but it was up bigger. It was up 14.29. It's now 3, so it's down 39 points. But I was like, Amazon was up, but it's down. So all these stocks reached a high, and now they're kind of rolling over. So maybe it's the beginning of something with tech, maybe just those, and then Walmart, man. Look at that. I bought Walmart stock. I sold puts on the Walmart. I sold a whole shitload of put spreads at the 120, 115, 115, 110s, the 114s, the 109s. Yeah, it's because they're starting Walmart Plus, just like Amazon Prime. It's going to cost $98 a year, where you'll get cheap gas, 1-day shipping, and free first dibs on the deals and whatever thing like that. So, and what interests me, it doesn't say how much you're going to save on gas. The subscription will cost $98 a year, same day delivery, discounts on gasoline, and early access to deal. I don't know what the gas discount is, but I was like, can Walmart use their gas stations to, get leverage on Amazon, because Amazon don't sell gas. You know what I mean? What is that discount going to be like if I give you $100 a year? Just kind of curious. But Amazon got movies, they got Amazon Music, they got shitload of stuff, and but it's just interesting. That's income, that's revenue. So Walmart turned it around today. It's up 6%. This thing was at 118, and look at the stocks has been straight up since that got released. I think that's the floor, the temporary floor for Walmart right now, and that's why I just went crazy with the puts. I think that because it already had support. Remember, I was looking at right there, and I sold them. So I sold under here for the most part, and right at the 120. And I don't think it's going to revisit it for a few days or weeks. So let's see. Could be wrong. He was looking at Tesla calls. I know. And if you're wrong with those Tesla calls, oh my gosh, make sure. See, Tesla. I missed that one too. Y'all know I trade these stocks all the time. And I missed the big Amazon run up. I missed the big I made money in Tesla. I'm selling puts, but I'm making crumbs. I would have loved to buy a call a few days ago on that. A couple of calls. Because if you would have bought one call and then you caught the 100-point run up, what are you looking at? About 15,000, something like 10,000, right? Something crazy like that. So now you got kind of leverage to say, you know what? I'm gonna buy another call, and get another call because you got these profits, and then it goes up again another 100 points. Now you're up like 25, 30,000. Just it's crazy. That's the stock was making millionaires, or 100,000aires. Basically, if you was on the right side of the trade, it made a lot of money. But if you catch the wrong side of the trade with those options, those prices are so elevated. I'm even afraid to sell a put spread against Tesla and I deep out of the money because I'm afraid that it could come down kind of hard, just like it did a few months ago, way back here. Is this Tesla? Yeah, when it went up to, was it 950 and everybody's. But remember, I always believed, I said it's going back up. It's going to test that. And sure enough, it reached that level. Me and you was playing at JRH up in here, this area. And you had a nice trade, I believe, on one of those. You played the opening. And if you could have just held on to that move and caught this 400 points on one of these calls, you just needed to buy a call that expired in 7 days. So you didn't even have to spend a lot of money. See, now it's expensive. It was expensive then, but now it's really expensive, So, look at this. Let's look at a 3-day call at the money. Yeah, it's going to cost you $4,500 and it expires in 3 days, So this, I can't. Nah, it's just too risky. Too risky. Okay, to get more accurate alerts. Man, look at this. Look what happened to my phone today. I'm so pissed off. Let me see. Hold on here. No, let's do this one. Look at that. Shit. Yeah, pissed. Totally dropped it. I only had it for 5 months, I think. Anyway, okay, enough about the phone. Yeah, I just not been in it. You can see right here, I made a little money. What is this? It says I made $30 for the day. I had a small spread on the one. I sold the 111. I had previously sold the 1,110 against the 1070, and I bought that back on the pop. That's it. That was $30. I made more than that overall, but that's it, man. I'm out of Tesla. Apple, I sold that. That was a short, but and see, I even lost money. The thing got upgraded, and it just ripped up. It's like unbelievable. How you gonna upgrade Apple? Way the hell up here. You don't hear the upgrades down here. You're gonna upgrade it way up there, really? Really? And they might have some problems, with getting this phone out. So, I don't know. I'm just pissed off. You go short and then they get an upgrade. And I think sometimes these guys upgrade so they can get out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the market was going down. Let's upgrade and get out. Oh, man. So I got out of my little short position that expired Friday. Because I was like, when the market was down, I was like, all right, that's going to make money. I got the 20 spreads on the SPY is going to make money. But I got out of them quick because the market was just ripping and it just started to do what it been doing for the last month or so. You said, yeah, you caught it. Should have rolled some of it over. I'm thinking about 10K. I know, right? It's just, I'm sitting here messing with these nickel and dime carrier stocks. And you got Tesla, the stock I trade all the time. And I just, and I knew it. I sat here and told you in the video, this thing. Because how long it kept hanging out, that 1,000 was like a magnet. And when it started breaking over that and it kind of made that new high, that was it, man. That was the call. That was buy calls. What I did, though, I did buy spreads. I did buy wide put spreads, so wide put spreads, damn near at the money. So I made money off of Tesla. But, oh, man, if I would just bought the call. Oh, man. But here's the thing. We would have held on to it. Once we got that first pop, we would have held on to that for another pop the next day. I don't know. I probably would have sold mine. I don't know. I might have sold it and bought another one out of the money just to see what that does. let's just see. Take some of those profits and let's just see. But Amazon's been the same way. I mean, Amazon's been just as nasty as Tesla. And this one's gonna come back down. Like I said, I think when earnings comes, I think I might buy a put on it or put spread, something. Put spread, call spread, sell call spread, buy put spread. I don't know, put call, because I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the last several earnings, Amazon sold off into them. The last one, and I think the one before, and then there was one where it popped and went up like 300 or something, and then Corona came and brought it back down. That's all so I'm excited about Walmart. IBB. Look, I got, straight call. The November 90, deep in the money, right? IBB is trading at 141. I got the 90 call that expires in November. Right now, that's up 159. And I also got that on my little buy and hold portfolio. I just bought the call, and that's doing good. It sold off. It started today, weak. And I was like, oh, yeah. It started way down here, bought the call, and look at that. So I feel like a genius. This is one day I feel like a genius. I actually kind of got in what I was looking to get in, and it actually opened low, and it didn't really rip right away. It was a little delay right here. See, 940, and then it started coming up. Here it is, 945. So I bought that call, and sure enough, I want to hold on to that because I think it is going to do some. Look at that, man. Look at that. Right? So we got a whole index. Don't know which stock to play individually. Just get them all. I think I think this is the beginning of a long sustained run. So I bought a leap call. I just got it. I think it cost me $5,000 for that. So it's an expensive call. But if you don't have that kind of cash, I'm sorry, I'm extremely thirsty. If you don't have that kind of cash, you could come out here and just buy like a call vertical. You can buy this 145 and sell, I don't know, let's say sell the 180. Right, and that only costs $800 for the most part. And so 45, 56, that's 35, 56, that's 3,500 spread minus the 800 you'll pay. You'll make $2,700 on that if it could reach up to 180 before November. So, that's a way to do it. You don't have to buy the deep in the money call. That's a real good way to do it, actually. Only thing is, if it didn't go, if it stayed where it is right now, you would lose that $800, So I'm in danger of losing. I'm not in danger of losing this money. Now see, there's my position right there. Unless for some reason the IBB dropped below 90, lose the whole damn thing. But I'm bullish in it. I may buy it back if it gets back up in, if we get in trouble with it. But it's kind of a long-term trade. Like I set it and forget it. And if you notice, look at my carrier trade, right? It's up $37 up. The whole position's up 246. I like it because it's not talked about every day. It's under the radar. And it's still working for me. CARR. That's the monthly. See, the monthly straight up. Let's pull up the hourly. Kind of the same thing that we just looked at, but the hourly. See the breakout and consolidation, little bull flag right there. Expecting some higher numbers. So I'm just in that. I like that position. It's working and it's quiet. and that's about it, man. So excited about Walmart. Dow. Yeah, this is a bullish position. It's down 52 today. That's the diamonds, right? Everything is bullish. SPY, I got out of it. Walmart, yeah. Can't wait till this Nikola gets off my radar here. Anyway, so Google, very disappointed. Oh, man. I really hate the fact that these stocks reversed today. Hopefully, come back up. And hopefully, if they buy it in the end of the day. Because if you look at the daily candle, that would be ugly right there. That's not how you want to get into you break out. You don't break out like that. That's not a breakout candle. So it just reached the high and then it's going to sell off. So hopefully we can get some buying going into the close. It's 3 o'clock now, so we got 60 minutes, man. 60 minutes. Yeah, look at that, man. Come on. I really expect this thing to be right around that 1530 mark when earnings comes. And the same with Facebook. We even saw it. It made a new high today. All of that, it goes to show you what's going on. And maybe maybe somebody knows something, because everything that there's nothing but bad news out there for Facebook. Google Facebook, you're going to see bad news. And this thing made an all-time high today with all of that bad news that's out there in the whole social media. So think about that, right? So that kind of tells me that I'm thinking earnings are going to be bullish. You know what I mean? So so I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to either take a big hit or make big gains. So I have enough gains over the course of the last several weeks, so just hold on. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I just hope the market holds up. It's in kind of sell-off mode. The VIX it's just now coming up towards the end of the day. It's just kind of in sell-off mode. And let me see the Qs. Qs down 0.23. Yeah, I should short the Qs right here. Meaning sell a call spread above it. You actually I was thinking about what's going to turn us around, because all of these high flyers, it's Peloton, and I can't even think of them all. Square, Amazon, we know about Tesla, we know about, you name it. Nvidia's even right at the high. Basically, when earnings come out, somebody's gonna miss really bad, and then maybe another company is gonna match that miss. Meaning, people think it's great, but they're gonna realize it's not as great. We're still in a recession. It's not as great as you think it is. We're doing good, but basically, it's gonna take one of those big companies to mess it up, and they all gonna come down to earth. That's my guess of what's gonna happen. I don't know which company is gonna. I think Amazon. But it might be Square, it might be Carvana, it might be, I don't know. Somebody's gonna say something that's not good, and they're gonna realize that it wasn't just the one quarter that's bad. This is gonna take us time to get out of this thing, and that they ran the stocks up, and they're gonna have to bring them back in. So and it's just gonna be a chain reaction, just like we've seen this every day is the same thing with them going up, and it's gonna be a chain reaction where everything is going down. So that's my guess. Let's see if I'm right. One bad earnings from one of them big majors. I think it's Amazon, but which will just bring them all down, and it'll probably bring the market down, and then we go into the summer recession kind of thing, and then they'll be talking about that and Corona, and it'll just to start the whole bad news thing, train again. TikTok, yeah, you heard about TikTok. Might not be no more TikTok. And I think that's why Facebook made a new high, because of that. Maybe they're like, well, they still boycotting, so maybe that's why they're selling it off now. I don't know. Snap up 7.5%, 15. Look at that. So Snap at a new high. Twitter shocked me. It's not a new high, but it's up 2% today. I owned, I did a straddle. Straddle. That's it. Well, a strangle. I kind of called it a straddle. I sold the 34, sold the 33, sold the 34 call, sold the 33 put in my buy and hold for portfolio with 100 shares of Twitter. And it was weird. I could have bought that call back for 8 cents early this week. I didn't. I was like, it's going to expire worthless anyway. It still may, but damn, it's almost at 34 now, so it expires this Friday. But it wound up being a good trade. I'm glad it got back up to the 33 range. And but I like Twitter. So all of these, I guess they feel this. All the kids, they're gonna be leaving TikTok, going to one of these platforms, And see, the eyes are there. That's why with Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, Snap, the eyes are there. So I don't think the advertisers can just sit, you know, not be there. That's where the eyes are at, you know. And then, oh, by the way, Facebook's got what is it? Instagram. You know, they bit the whole TikTok thing, and I think it'll start their whole Instagram. What is it? Reels. Yeah, this is it right here. So I don't know if it's rolled out. There it is, Instagram Reels, Instagram's answer to TikTok. So Instagram, which is Facebook, they're doing it. This is where they're gonna go. You know? So you know, they did it again. They just stole it. Instagram Reels. So anyway, I think that's gonna help them out, you know. So and the kids already like Instagram as well. I know that a lot of them fled it to go to TikTok, but so they'll be back on Instagram if that happens. Where are we? Back here. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. You know, that we're just gonna, and I have a feeling it's gonna happen. Am I frozen there? Yeah, kind of frozen. Okay, let me go up. I'm gonna get my comments back. It says Snap, you're having a nice day on TikTok. All right, so yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm doing pretty well. I'm hoping the market makes a comeback. You know, get a little buying towards the close. Selling though, it's nice. You know, but you know, I won't make any money though. So, you know, now it's a little bit controlled. Hopefully, don't get crazy on it. But selling, it's nice. It's nice. You know, we was going up hard, and the same thing every day. You know, so you know that's just not sustainable. We was gonna have one of these days. What sucks is that I got suckered out of my short positions earlier today. So I don't know if I'm gonna put them back on. Like my luck, I put them back on. As the Fed drops some bomb tomorrow. They're gonna do this and that, and then it's up 600 points. You know, so I was surprised I even went short yesterday. For some reason, I was like, man, this is it. This is the top. And then look, we opened up, especially with the Q stocks, you know, the NASDAQ stocks, up another 30, 40, 50, you know, just like, you gotta be kidding me. It's just, even though I'm not in them, it's like hard to watch. I wish I was in it, but still, it's like, really, every day we're just gonna raise the value of these trillion-dollar companies, and every day we're gonna raise it about another 300 billion to the market cap. You know, it's just crazy. You know, so yeah, somebody's gonna, you know, speak some truth coming these earnings. Anyway, imagine they all just it's the total opposite, and they all just have these you know, they just blow the earnings out the water. And then the stocks go up another, you know, like Tesla is up 45% in that week. I mean, but we understand that. I mean, at least that there's a story there. But the other ones, it's the same story, you know. Anyway. All right, so I'll go ahead and end the video. So thanks for watching, y'all. Where am I? Let's see what I'm doing. 1189. I've been killing it, man. Watch the YouTube stories. I'll put whatever happens today. Maybe this will go to zero. You know, I don't know. I don't know if the sell-off is going to intensify or is it going to turn around. But I've been killing it. Been doing good. I'll take it, you know. And I've been pulling back in my positions. Not necessarily here. Let me see. Yeah, not necessarily, but in my other portfolio, I sold it. I'm trying not to. I'm heavy in Walmart now. Hopefully that's the right thing. It's 127. It's still going up. I think Walmart's going to be at its new highs. It makes me just want to just buy a call. See that high? I think it's going to be testing it. This is an insane move for Walmart. This, by the way, Amazon started coming down off of this as well. So I think Amazon's going down some on the Walmart news, you know, but you know, Walmart's not gonna, money that Walmart gets for Walmart Plus is not going to come from Amazon Prime, in my opinion. Like, Anybody gonna cancel their Prime to go sign up for Walmart? So no, I'm not. You know what I mean? So I think Walmart. I don't think Amazon has nothing to worry about. But as you see, the stock is going straight. There's enough players for multiple companies to play in that arena. So there's enough. Can't think of that saying. There's enough cake for everybody up in there, for another company. So I don't think it'll take anything out of Amazon, personally. Look at this. This is a perfect pattern. This pattern right here that I'm looking at, this is what you get when you see that. And this is why I'm so happy when you see this on the monthlies, because it's powerful. The thing that I missed Amazon is there was never really no pullback. Here's the hours. I mean, I guess a little bit. I don't know. This wasn't steep enough. See, yeah, I don't know. Here was a pullback right there. And that was it. That's when you should have bought it. Anyway, now it looks like to sell it. I think I can buy a put in this thing, and it will run into tomorrow. I don't know. I'm afraid, though. I'm afraid to get in front of these trains, man. Anyway, yeah, we could pull up Uber. I haven't pulled these up in a long time. I don't even know what they look like. It's better. Almost a Head and Shoulders forming. It's up today. I don't like that purchase they did of, what did they buy? Not Grubhub. The other one. The other one. I don't know if I like that, because I just think when this is all said and done, I don't know. I mean, they was trying to get rid of Uber Eats, and then now they more, they knee deep in it now, So I don't know, but there's Uber. I don't think, when I think Uber is I'm not a believer in these companies. I think it's a buy, in my opinion. See how it's in this range, right? I guess if you a believer in Uber and you want to own this thing, yeah, you could buy it here because it's low. It's kind of a little bit above support. But see, it's in a big channel. So maybe when it busts that new high, that's when it just starts to run on its own. And that's a lot of points from here. So if you like it, yeah, I guess you can get in now. But if you're just trying to make money for a trade, I think I like it once it just gets over the new high and it shows it can make money and all that stuff. Because I have a feeling it just wants to do this zigzag stuff. But it did catch the bottom, and it looks like it's trying to do a Head and Shoulders, right? Upside down Head and Shoulders, and there's the big shoulder, the head. I'm sorry, and then maybe this turn, it looks like it's going to be a short, will be the other one, and then it'll blow forward. So, and we'll pull up Lyft, its partner. Oh man, that's ugly. It's just straight down. Trend lines are down. Everything is down. Upper left to the lower right. So Uber is, they're in. It's the better stock. I don't know if it's the better company, but it's the better stock. But yeah, Lyft is looking terrible. I don't know. I think to get into Lyft, it's still making higher highs, lower lows. I'm sorry. Lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. Let's see if it can turn. Can it start going up before it reaches a lower low? And that'll be interesting because this low right here is the COVID bottom. So what is it going to do? You know what I mean? It's actually not too far from it. It's more 50% away. Yeah, if it can turn around here, that's a sign. And then if it can get a higher high, maybe you can get in it. Maybe this will be a perfect stock to sell puts on once it does that. Just seeing if they liquid. Yeah, kind of liquid. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. But now, look, it's down 6%. I don't know why. Amazon buys autonomous taxi company Zook. That was a couple days ago. Lyft resumed self-driving test. Uber confirms deal to buy Postmates. That's what it is. Lyft recovery looks overheated. So I don't know what news it's trading down with. It's got to be down 6% today, but it's down 6%. That's pretty big because the market's only down 1%. The Dow's down 1%. S&P is down 6.67%. Do I got the NASDAQ in there? No. I don't. The NASDAQ's down 0.34. Q's are down 0.32. Still going straight down. All right, so that's it, man. You said you don't think Uber or Lyft will... Somebody... Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, they make so much money. I did a little bit of that. I mean, they're taking more than half the ride. You pay your driver $20. That driver's might be getting... Basically, you pay $20 for the ride. The driver's going to get, what, about 8, 10, 8, 9? Something like that. You know, so... All you have is that. What are you doing with all that money? You're getting half the money and you ain't doing nothing. That's what I don't understand. It seemed like a great business, but these guys are losing billions. You know, so maybe, and you know, we know Uber's got the other companies and stuff, so maybe that's why it's a little better stock. But the actual, I just don't know what they do with the money. It seems like a great business. You're taking half the money from the drivers, and you have no driver response. You know, that's why they want them to be employees as independent contractors. They're not responsible for nothing with that driver, except for once the customer gets into the car, there's some responsibility there. But as far as, you know, driver's paying his own taxes and all that stuff. So I don't know. Just I don't know why they ain't making money. This seems like a money making machine. That's why I think everybody was so happy. And but then when they came out with that first earning report, especially Uber, and they lost I think it was $5 billion in 3 months. That's crazy. Hey, babe, the jewelry box. I gotta call you. I gotta hang up the phone so I can call my babe here. You said the driver's getting paid nothing for the risk of driving their own car. Yes, you know, and the risk of getting shot at and assaulted and all that stuff. And you said you don't think Uber. Oh, that was you that said that, babe. You don't think Uber and Lyft will last long? I think they'll be around. To tell you the truth, I know they taking like half the money. I think if they give the drivers more money, and I think things will turn around. Don't be greedy, whatever the other money is doing. Cut your expenses on your end. Give the drivers more share of that. Of course, the word gets out. Now you got everybody wanting to drive for Lyft, and maybe you can work on better cars. I don't know, but it just seems start there. You get better attitudes, nicer drivers, and things like that. All right, I'm out of here. Market's down 280, so see where I'm at. I'm still holding that 1180. I think I'm gonna go below 1,000. Just trying, but like I said, I'll take it, man. It's been a great couple of weeks. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Dre. Thanks, Mr. JRH. Appreciate you. Cashmatic, man, I missed you. I didn't even see that comment. What's up, Dre? What's up, Cash? And then the jewelry box. That's my babe, Mr. JRH. We'll catch it again, Mr. JRH. We'll catch that. We'll catch a rip. We're going to catch a rip on something. Right now, it seems to be Walmart, you know, where, look at that. Here it is. I mean, look at this thing is on fire today. I don't know if that's shorts getting out or what. You know, this is going to be, it's going to last a couple of days. It makes me want to buy a call in that. I should have bought one early. I sold puts. I should have bought a call. I'm so into the selling, thinking selling, but I should have bought a call and just been done with it. Make that money. Yeah, 120. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm looking at that Walmart. 170 for the day. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Dre. We talk tomorrow.